Chabahar Port is a seaport in Chabahar, located in southeastern Iran, on the Gulf of Oman. Chabahar Port is one of the most important economic and strategic ventures of India. It involves trilateral partnership between Iran, India, and Afghanistan. Development of this port has huge future implications.
India's Chabahar investment has been pending for years because of the US sanctions against Iran over its nuclear program, many of which were lifted earlier this year. The trilateral transit agreement, signed by India, Iran, and Afghanistan, allows Indian goods to reach Afghanistan through Iran. It links ports in the western coast of India to the Chabahar port, and covers the road and rail links between Chabahar and the Afghan border. Chabahar port, from Iran's point of view, 90% of Iran's population is concentrated in the western part of the country. The eastern part is relatively less developed. Iran is intending to change that through the development around Chabahar port, with a free trade zone, road and rail links between Chabahar and Central Asia. Iran plans to use the Chabahar port as the gateway to Central Asia. Chabahar port, from Afghanistan's point of view.
Where do the terrorists come from? A significant number of them come from your countries and use our territory to destabilize your countries. There are terrorists from Central Asia, from China, from Pakistan, from Russia, that are targeting us. There are also terrorists from Saudi Arabia, the Arab Middle East, that are targeting us. And there's a continuous flow of terrorists from Pakistan.
Pakistan has been creating a major strategic challenge for Afghanistan. In recent years, the Taliban insurgency in Afghanistan has arguably become the chief source of bilateral tensions. Afghanistan has repeatedly accused Pakistan's security establishment of destabilizing Afghanistan through its support of the Afghan Taliban and the Haqqani network. Pakistan also has been creating economic strangulation against Afghanistan. With Chabahar port, Afghanistan will be less dependent on Pakistan. Chabahar port, from India's point of view. The Chabahar port will make way for India to bypass Pakistan in transporting goods to Afghanistan using a sea-land route. At present, Pakistan does not allow India to transport through its territory to Afghanistan. One of the reasons why the Chabahar port project is important for India, as it will facilitate access to Afghanistan bypassing Pakistan. More importantly, strategically, it would counter Chinese presence in the Arabian Sea in the developing Gwadar port. Chabahar port can be used to station security vessels for merchant ships off the African coast, apart from giving the country a foothold in the very important Western Arabian Sea. India's Chabahar port deal is a good countermeasure to the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC), as it has broken through the strategic encirclement by China and Pakistan. Chabahar port will beat the $46 billion CPEC project with a much less investment. Chabahar port handled 2.1 million tons of cargo in 2015, which will be upgraded to 8.5 million tons by 2016 and to 86 million tons in future. Washington broadly supports India and Afghanistan signing a deal with Iran, since it also wants India to push back against the Chinese expansionist design.